make sure it's kosher. Lean on me like Bill Withers until you smell the roses.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail, man. So hard work versus hustle hard. I'm saying this because of inflation and the economy and recession, slow recession, rising cost of living, and housing, food, all that other stuff. You get this mentality where people people been saying for years, why don't work harder, work smarter. You get people who go, look, man, if you work hard, if you have a good work ethic, you can make it. But then you also have this hustle mentality, and the hustle mentality I'm talking about is the fake, be an entrepreneur and make these people who work hard work for you, so you can just live off of their hard work and labor because they'll have to pay you. Put yourself in a position that they have to give you their hard work and money. And I'm like, well, here's the problem now. We about to see if hard work beats hustling hard, because what's going on now is this. With the rise of cost of living, people can't afford to get hustled. So what we gonna do? And what I mean by that is this. A person who works hard, it probably is the type of person who can hustle on the side. But a person who wants to hustle hard is a person, working hard at hustling to get somebody else, to pay it for me. And, even when you look at the thumbnail, they say the quote is from Thomas Edison, which I don't think so. But Thomas Edison wasn't a hard worker. He hustled hard, basically. He paid people for their patents, or he paid people to take credit for their inventions, and he made money off the patents. And Nikola Tesla was Russian, and Lewis Latimer was black. So at the time, they probably was under a they needed the money in America from the time frame. So he was an opportunist, and that's when it comes to the light bulb, direct current and alternating current of electricity. So in this current society, you see the people, why don't you buy multifamily housing? And you get these people and you'll get multiple people to come and live in your home. It's like, oh, you think people just going to show up? You talk like you're going to buy a property, and it houses 4 to 8 people. And then you're going to fill it up with, 3 to 7 people, and you can live in it and everybody pays it and nothing ever breaks and nothing ever happens. And you just collect the money all day long and they're going to pay it off for you. People ain't trying to hear that no more. They'd rather live in an apartment complex and say whatever. You got people, well, if you do this and if you do that, I made $7,000 in 37 minutes doing this. I'll teach you how to do it. Okay, well, teach me how to do it. Well, if you buy my course and we'll talk about this and talk about that, if you really, really, really work really, really hard, you'll get it. Man, shut up. And then you got people like, man, I'll work hard and figure out the rest. And then, so which one is going to win? Now, I'm not going to sit here and be silly and say they're not going to be winners on both sides, because there will be. But the way the economy is going, I think most people are probably going to gravitate to hard work over hustling hard. Because I think I don't think people are going to respond well to being hustled in this type of environment. You can't take losses like that, because stuff costs too much. People might lose it. But then again, people like, maybe this is a prime opportunity to bring your entrepreneurial hustle spirit out, and you can capitalize on this and capitalize on that. I'm like, well, maybe it is. And maybe people are woke to hustles. You get what I'm saying? So, I always believe hard work wins, because hustlers don't necessarily have a propensity to work hard. So if the hustle don't work, they try to make up a new hustle, and they won't grind it out. They don't necessarily grind it out the hustle, or build on their things, because hustlers aren't necessarily entrepreneurs. They're just people who moonlight and pretend to be entrepreneurs half of the time. That's why I'm saying, hard work versus hustle. Because entrepreneurs work hard. People who just want to look like entrepreneurs, you gotta fake it till you make it. Okay, well, hey, okay. And it might catch up with you though. And then when they catch up with you, you're gonna need to work hard to keep it if you actually make it, and then you can't work hard to keep it and you fall on your face. So this is gonna get interesting, man. It's an interesting time. I don't know. I'm always a fan of hard work, because if you have no problem getting your hands dirty, you can get things done for cheaper. And that can save you in the long run. Hustlers, I'm gonna pay this person, pay that person because I'm buying my time, but you kind of draining your wallet unnecessarily if you take 5 minutes or 10 minutes to learn how to do something. But that's just my 2 cents on it. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna tell you that.